What?
Who is a lot of people? I don't.
Person,
lot of
get on
people
the
is
air.
like
Come on,
6
man. Colin, what in the fuck? I'm not enjoying it. I woke up sad about this. I already messaged you about it. I mean, I have to try to make it funny on air. I actually don't think it's funny at all. But if I don't laugh, I might cry. I won't literally cry, but it's sad. I woke up and was like, no. Coach, you're in that DM group. I don't see you typing very much. I said, what? Are you serious? I just had House on for 2.5 hours last night. Oh, he's in there. Okay. I was not happy about this. No, not at all. Persip Cassidy, no, I'm not happy. I hear me yelling in the background, by the way.
Yes, I was watching. Now I'm here. Yes. I don't know what to say, Ralph. I honestly, I'm a little perplexed as to what happened here. I think Haus might have overreacted just a little bit. So yeah, I yelled at Haus for committing a taboo twice. I've told you what that taboo is.
Well, we know, right?
Right.
It was DJ
What?
Axel. It's having DJ Axel.
Yeah,
right?
it's DJ Axel, right? Like, right? Isn't this like an unspoken rule for like the last 5 years
Well,
that we just don't have anything to do with him?
yeah, I don't have him
Right?
on. I don't have him on.
Like, isn't that an understood rule by everybody?
Yeah, but look, okay, let me play devil's advocate. First off, I didn't know he was having him on or anything like that. But
Well, he had him on twice for like between the two appearances, it was like over 10 hours. Okay.
okay, that's a long time. But
Yeah.
let me play devil's advocate. It is his show. That's one. And maybe he thought he was getting content out of that guy. I don't know. I haven't seen the appearances. I don't know what they were like. If they were, chummy or this or that. I couldn't say. I do like House. I just don't know the whole.
No, I'm not saying they were chummy. It's not about being chummy. It's about having this like criminally insane pedophile on your show like twice. And he's gleefully like talking about all his crimes and how he made a man eat shit until he died. Like, let's have some fucking standards here. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else besides me saying to House, like, dude, you're getting pulled into this Discord fucking rabbit hole of like these sick, degenerate people, and it's not even content. You're just letting it go, and you think it's interesting because it's like you're shocked by all this insane stuff that this guy is saying, but it's really just gross, and you got to stop. So that's what I did. Now I'm the bad guy. I ran him off. He got so upset about what? I don't even know. I mean, you've heard this. Am I really even pressing him on this audio at all?
Well, I haven't heard the whole thing. We just kind of started. Actually, I started 10 or 15 minutes later, and they said, Ralph, you're starting too late. Go back. Okay. I didn't actually plan on doing like a full treatment of this thing, but also, no, I'm not smoking out of a pipe. Cassadia, I'm not doing that. I stopped smoking cigarettes. And that really bothers me. So I have this pen now. If you notice, I'm usually holding it like a cigarette. Senorita doesn't like cigarettes, perspicacity. So, yeah, I'd already been wanting to quit.
Yeah, I also quit smoking cigarettes. And
well, that's good.
It's been a hard adjustment.
It's tough. It's tough, especially when there's nothing else either. So anyway, regardless, yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes. I started smoking her pussy instead. But regardless, which is a much better pack, if you want to know the truth about it. But, okay, so was there something else going on here beforehand, though, or?
No, I was on, he was having, you remember I was on your show a few days ago? I don't know, like 3-4 days ago?
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago.
Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Saturday?
I think it was...
it was either Wednesday or Thursday. I can't
remember. It was one day this past week. Yeah. No, it was the House
Brian
show. It was Tuesday.
So
yeah,
when we
right.
were talking about,
yeah.
so House was like trying to say to Brian, okay, that I was talking about Brian completely out of the blue, unprompted. And literally the title of your stream was KOP confirms death of Medicare. It was like the big story. There were hundreds of posts on Twitter with Brian, the screenshot of Brian on Kiwi Farms. Like It wasn't out of the blue at all. I mean, Brian was like literally what everybody was talking about. It's crazy. So, you know, and he was trying to say that it wasn't the title of the stream that I was on, and I had brought up Brian out of the blue, so I pressed him a little bit about that too. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't.
Brian,
so I think he's going to be all right.
Brian is allegedly checking his dad's hard drives this weekend. That's what I was told.
No. Please. I just want to get away from the Brian, because Brian really doesn't have anything to do with this.
No,
Yes,
I
have
think that's a
problems
regular
with Brian.
routine. He just goes through and checks it, make sure there's no.
What?
Every weekend he kind of goes and cleans his dad's hard drives off.
Oh, come on. I'm not saying anything like that. Brian's a whole separate thing that has nothing to do with this, honestly. He really doesn't have anything to even do with this. My problems with Brian are separate, and I have to like handle those with Brian separately.
What are problems? Weren't you just on a
have.
stream with him last week or something? What is the problem? But
I don't know.
All right, you don't have to get into it.
Whatever. Problems, but
Yeah,
we have
well,
a
he's got a problem.
We'll see how long it lasts, but I am not
illness.
breaking it.
Yeah,
I don't have any problems with
Yeah,
Brian.
he has a big problem. Yeah, they have medicine for that. But regardless, okay, fine. I'll stop. How can we mend the fence with Haus? Where's he at? Let's get him in here.
Well, I don't know where he is.
Well, just apologize to him. That's what chat said.
I'm not apologizing to him. Absolutely not.
He'll come back
Are
if
you
you
crazy?
apologize. Just say, even if you don't mean it.
Well, first of all, he's got to be here, and second, I
That's
don't
true. He
really
does have to be here.
apologize.
No, don't say that. He doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that. He wants to apologize so Haus will come back.
What is Haus having a fit about anyway? I mean, do you understand
You
what?
have to be a little
I'll
more
come back
genteel.
later,
You have to be a
and you
little-
tell me if you could understand what this guy is so upset about.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't heard it yet. But
I
you
mean,
gotta
it's like, you know,
manage people
okay,
a little bit, right? You have to be a coach.
Big bad person. It's like Persip tried to big dog him. But I'm still just Persip, bro. I mean, it's like nobody's even buying that bullshit. That's like, what is he even trying to say? I don't know.
Yeah, where did I see that? That's what I saw at first. That somebody said you were big dogging him. That's actually what I saw this morning. I forget where I saw it. I said you came in there big dogging him, making demand. I mean, you kind of did make a demand, to be fair. But
I was making demands. Yeah, I mean, I can't do that now.
True. That part's true. Okay, that part's true.
Yeah.
But did he get anything out of Axel? Look, I don't know what he was doing. He might have just been, priming the pump.
I don't
there.
care.
Well,
don't care.
I
don't care if he got anything out of Axel. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't like
We're gonna
Axel.
have this. You're gonna have this weird criminal psychopath on twice for hours on end.
I just did a show with Haus last night with Mandrake. You haven't seen this guy. He's a wop.
I like Haus a lot. So I was really coming in there as a friend, but these guys have put me in this situation where I'm like this boss character. So now everything I say is like this big boss character. I don't know what they really want from me, but I had to express my personal opinion.
Well,
about
look, we
this.
have to make it right. We have to get Haus back.
We have
to get
I don't
him
hate
back.
the guy.
I know, of course not.
really.
You love him.
Tell me after you listen to it.
You love Haus.
You tell me. At
This
least
is
I
just-
gave you a show. Now you have a free show.
I already had a
Experience
show, but I mean, it made it better. Yeah. But look, you
Yeah.
love Haus. This is just a disagreement. What do you mean you don't hate him? You love him.
Well, yeah. I mean, I like the guy.
Yeah. So let's, there's been worse fall. I mean, you've had worse fights than that. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm not mad at the guy. I don't know what is even like. I really don't even get why he's so upset that he left.
Here we go.
Matacour sent $10. We're now entering the Brian zone. Thank you, King of Pole, for confirming my death, as we discussed. In the mail, you will receive my outlines as promised.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on.
Come on, let's sing it.
The rhythm of the
night. Come on.
The
Do you have any questions?
I guess, will you come back after I watch it?
Oh yeah.
All right,
The
play the
rhythm
music.
of my
I'll go pick.
life.
Hold on. Yeah, and then we'll set it up. Can you hear
But I'm
this?
not getting involved in any Brian hate.
I'm not
No
hating.
hate
I'm
on
loving.
our part.
I'm loving. I know he's busy, like I said, with his chores this weekend, but he was here to celebrate
that's
Metacour's
it.
death. Get up, Persip!
Take me to Georgia.
Mr. K, get in here.
Make you stay. Oh, I can't help your pain. Feel you give me life again. From this point we go, it's time I hear you say, this is the rhythm of the night. That night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. Won't you teach me how to love and learn? There's been nothing left for me to yearn. Think of me and burn, and let me hold your hand. I don't wanna make no
You ain't holding my hand, mother.
Play a thicker than I'm on my knees.
Mr. K, get in here.
Sing that song to me, no reason to repent.
He's talking in the chat.
This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah.
Now wait a minute, Elric. I don't believe that. Come on, hold on.
This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my life.
How long is this cut? Okay, hold on. Oh, it is the extended version. Okay. Well, I ran out of moves. I busted every single move out now. Okay. Thank you.
Anonymous sent $10.
What is this one? Okay, Mr. K is going to come in a little while.
Did the music finally finish?
They sent another one. I don't know what this one is. I don't know if you saw me, but that was...
I was watching you dance.
That was a pretty big routine there, and it was still going. Like, what the fuck? I'm not out of breath. I'm not owned. Okay. Okay, I'll let this play for a second, and I mean, they're paying me money, so... I don't know what this is. Does this got to do with Brian? I don't think so. Sapien 2016 World Peace. We're trying to create world peace live on the Killstream, Super Chatter. This one's not as long, so. Oh, Cinemaz is calling in. Look, we're gonna get the whole gang together.
All right, but I'm only giving it like you got like.
No, look, we're gonna settle this. Get House in here.
30. We got like 35 minutes.
Okay.
I'm not taking up my whole Saturday.
Oh, come on. This is entertaining.
But I'll give it an hour.
Okay.
So that's like 3:45.
Okay, Cinemaz, are you calling in? Where is House? We gotta settle this. Oh, you're talking about Mr. K. Okay. Well, he's driving.
Is Mr. K driving?
Yeah. He's throwing accusations at you. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say accusation. All right. Super Chatter. I will come back to that. I don't want you to think you got conned out of the full play there, but we have a limited time here with perspicacity, so I will come back to it. But Mr. K says you tried to big dog him. Did you even reach out to him privately about your concerns?
No, I did not reach out to him privately. He's said many times on the air he doesn't want me to reach out to him privately, and I do not reach out to him privately.
No, wait, hold on. Why did he say that?
Everything I say is on the air.
What? I mean, that's, I won't say odd, but why would he say not to reach out to him privately? I've talked to him privately.
I don't know. He's a fucking weirdo, dude.
Wait, hold on. Don't say that.
No, one time I said to him, like, I wanted to do a show together, and he's just like, I'm too good to, like, do a show with you together.
No way.
I don't think... Yeah, so I was like, okay, I won't contact you privately, you little shit.
No, wait. Is that exactly what he said? Or are you interpreting?
Yeah, no, basically, that's the gist of what he said.
That's the gist of it. Now, what was the quote?
I can't remember anymore.
It sounds like you took it that way. I don't know. Haus is German, though. Sometimes they're kind of...
No, he literally said it like in no uncertain terms. He was just like, yeah, I'm not planning shows with you guys. I just, do call-ins. I'm not doing that shit. So
I've never had any problems with Haus.
I don't have any... I respect that if that's what he wants to do. I don't have any problems with him like that.
He's called into my show.
The only thing I don't respect is
watches the
hosting
show?
pedophile.
He's definitely watching right now. I've got a feeling. I don't know. It's Saturday. Maybe he's got something to do, but...
Well, I'm not even pressing him. I like the guy.
I can tell you just called him a weirdo.
But he is a little bit... Well, everybody's a weirdo, bro.
You have
I'm
to
a
be a
weirdo,
weirdo
too.
be around here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everybody's a weirdo. Listen, we're streaming. We're streaming.
That's pretty weird. Yeah. I mean, anytime I tell a regular person this is my job, they think, wow, that's weird. Sometimes they say that too. Oh, that's strange.
It is weird.
It's so
It is
weird.
really weird.
Senorita doesn't even try to figure it out. She thinks it's funny.
And trying to explain to people like what some of the stuff is almost impossible.
She thinks it's amusing. She literally told me before the show yesterday. First she said Tamo, which is very nice of her. Actually, she said Kiro Tamiya, which means the same thing, whatever. And then she said, I hope you win. I hope you win today. It made me think of the "Are you winning, son?" She literally said, "I hope you win today." I was like, "Me too." That's a nice way to put it. But
I don't know, and I don't have any problems with Mr. K. Mr. K didn't do anything wrong, and I have no problems with him, and he completely agreed with everything I'm saying. So, but I don't have any problem with him. I'm sorry that Haus got upset. But a lot of people agreed with what I was saying. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's out of control.
Wasn't he going to do a show tomorrow, though? I was talking about it yesterday.
They do shows all the time. This fuck is streaming 16 hours a day with Discord people all day.
Yeah, but
sometimes 5 days a week. Sometimes he's doing it.
No, but wait, I thought that this was going to be like the start of a new regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, I didn't listen, dude. I came in their chat and I said, listen, just say that you won't do any more Axel things and I'll leave this thing alone. Just tell me no more Axel. And they were making a big deal and they were going, oh, come on, pussy, why don't you call in? And I was like, listen, you don't want me to call in. Just give me a guarantee that, you're not going to have Axel on. And they were kvetching and saying, oh, you're not going to come on. So I did come on. And then everybody's so ass blasted about it.
Okay, so why?
Mr. K knows he invited me on this stream. It's not like I forced my way on. They begged me to come on. And then he was really upset because I actually pressed him. I mean, come on, man. I actually like the guy. I don't think anybody dislikes Haus. He's a pretty likable guy. But he's got to know when to moderate the show.
You're likable enough, Haus. That sounds like that's
right. You have to moderate a show, right? You can't let callers push you around and tell you what the content of the show is going to be. Yes.
I don't let that happen. No.
No, you don't let that happen. Well, this is what I'm saying to Haus. You do not let that happen, even as laissez-faire and whatever I am, and I don't ban people from my chat. As far as callers go, and people that are going to say insane shit, you just don't let some people on to say insane shit. It's just, you have to have a line.
All right, but why?
If you're not willing to establish that, then.
But it sounds like there was a line of demarcation between you and how. Look, I have to play devil's advocate. I like both you guys for one, and then second off, he's not here. So I guess it's up to me. So, but it sounds like there was a line of demarcation though between you two, right? So why even care if he had Axel on?
There wasn't a line of demarcation. Those guys are always joking that they're Persip Network and everything, and I'm on the show all the time. And then a show that I go on all the time, and I say these guys are my friends and they're part of the Persip Network. That's more a joke than anything else. But then you're going to have this crazed pedophile on? No, not be associated with me. Absolutely not. No way.
Well, that's kind of what I was waiting for you to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Don't you think that's fair enough
I understand that concern. Yes.
for this particular person?
If it was the Ralph Network and they were doing stuff I didn't care for or whatever, yeah, maybe I
Yeah,
would
you
say
would
so.
go in there and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Mr. K was in the chat and he said, well, you could have reached out. Well, I guess you said, well, you didn't reach out in private, but maybe reach out through Mr. K in private, or did you talk to him?
I talked to Mr. K, and he really did not give me a forceful answer.
How said Mr. K was falling into
basically
your
House said after the first time they had Axel on, House said, "Listen, he's banned. I'll never have him back on." And then 2 days later, they had it back on. So I was not buying when I got the same answer back that totally this time. I was not buying it this time. I wanted to be a little more forceful about it and actually talk with him about it and not just send a message. I wanted to hear, yes, we're going to leave this alone now.
Now, House said Mr. K was falling into your web. I don't know what that means.
Mr. K agreed with a lot of people agreed with that sentiment. Nobody wants to tune into the show. We do a lot of funny, stupid shit. Nobody wants to tune into the show and listen to a pedophile regaling them with his crimes and how he's under investigation by the Norwegian federal government. Sorry, I don't think, I don't know. Whatever. If I'm big dog, whatever the fuck I'm doing, saying that, I don't give a fuck.
What kind of dog would you be if you were a big dog?
I don't want to deal with. I don't want that out there, man.
German
I don't
Shepherd.
want it out there.
German Shepherd seems appropriate. Doberman, maybe.
Germans.
Rottweiler. These are all German dogs, aren't they?
Well, listen. If you had a friend and he was hosting somebody like Axel, what would you do? You'd press him, wouldn't you?
Well, look. Don't
Yes,
put me on the spot.
You have.
Me press somebody? What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's completely reasonable.
I'll just
I wasn't even asking this guy for anything. I said, you don't have to say it to me. All you have to say is that I'm not going to have this guy on. You don't have to make any other commitment to me or anything.
Okay.
I was never asking for an apology, nothing like that. Just okay, I'm not going to have this guy on again. I realize that this is a bad idea.
All right, let me read some of the chat. This is not me talking, but Elric says, House delivered the content and exposed this crazy PDF. Where were you while you were doing fuck all?
Okay.
Absent-minded says,
That's
no,
fair.
you kept going after he said yes. Donkey Jacket said poodle. That's rude. Although poodles are not weak. But anyway, Swan says, sounds reasonable. So that was a pro comment. I'll let this
I
go.
thought it was reasonable myself.
Mr. Medicare sent $10. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. I was hoping you were dead. I'll read a couple more of these comments. Jesus, this is loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit. I'll read these and I'll let you respond to those too. SOA says, yes, we want. The pedophile was getting pushed back from like 10 people on that stream, and then he called you a bad name. What the said, House did nothing wrong. He was just letting Axel dig his own grave. A purse dog? Is that a real
I'm
dog?
not saying he needs to apologize. All I'm saying is we're not going to have him on again.
The dogs that you carry in your purse. Yeah, I know those kind of dogs. Denis used to have a little chihuahua like that. Dude, in Colombia, they had Pomeranians. They're the dumbest fucking dog of all time, but they're so stupid, but they're really cute. I'll say that. And they're destructive as fuck, too. Regardless. Someone says you sound like a homosexual. I don't know why they would say that. N-Word Slayer says Hausler did nothing wrong. Hans was his new nickname last night that Mandrake gave him. Oh, is he here? Okay. All right, let me look. I'll go back to these, Jim. Just hold on. I know you're used to running the show.
A lot of people saying Persip couldn't big dog a chihuahua here. I mean, come on.
Mr. Man just said that in the Discord. Mr. K, welcome to the Killstream. How you doing, sir?
Hello. Well, I've been better. I'll have
Hello,
to say.
Mr. K.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm trying to make light of some of this stuff, but I didn't.
I don't have
like
any
this.
beef with Mr. K at all. I don't have any problem with him.
It's tough for me because
He agrees with me.
I shouldn't say it.
100%.
Well,
You do.
yes, I do. maybe not 100%.
You're just mad at me because
generally, yeah.
House got really upset, but you know I needed to do what I did.
No, I don't think so. I told you. Okay, so hold on, I'm getting
feedback.
You know, I generally do agree. You know,
Yes.
And there is a lot of people that want me to come on here and do blood sports with you, and you know, I don't think I'm going to do that, but. I think you were a little bit out of line. You know, you reach out to me, you want me to talk to him, and I do talk to him, and I say, okay, it's cool. You know,
I
and
wasn't
then you
happy
come
with
on.
the answer.
Wait, one at a time.
All right.
What do you mean you're not happy with the answer?
I wasn't happy with the answer you gave me.
All right, but finish what you're saying.
Did you say that? Did you say question mark? What does that mean? No. You know, and then you come in, you know, you're in the chat. And look, I didn't like necessarily the DJ Axel streams. You know, I share that opinion.
Yes.
I don't think it's a good look. You know, I don't like DJ Axel. You know, I generally think that people who are like open, like people who just like talk about how they want to molest children, like I don't think they should be platformed. You know,
right.
I don't think that's really a hot take. I understand that some people want to do the, you know, we're going to take him down. I mean, with Axel, I feel like that's not necessary because for one thing, he enjoys it. But for two, it's kind of already been done. That's my opinion on the matter. Okay. But did I go to House and did I say, hey, you know, we're not doing this fucking stream if, like I didn't go to him and say, you're not going to have DJ Axel on again. You know, I was kind of pissed at one point, and I was like, you know, like, are we really doing this?
Do that.
But I said, listen. I said, listen.
I felt like
you know,
I
think it's a bad look. You know, I think like you probably you might not look back on this fondly. Like you might, maybe this isn't the path you want to go down. And he's his own man. He could take my advice, or he can do a bunch more shows with DJ Axel.
Topic. Why do I have to pussyfoot around it? I'm not pussyfooting around.
Well, you didn't put a pussyfoot around it, but I'm just saying, like, you can't say, "Oh, like I like this guy," you know, all this. It sounds like you actually don't like House. It sounds like you don't like him.
I like House. I like House. I'm the one who told him to start streaming. I'm the one who decided his streams. I'm the one who's come on. Like I went on almost all of his streams in the beginning to help him build an audience.
But it seems like there's.
Well, you're like.
Right, it does seem like there's something there. I'm not trying to.
I mean, yeah, that's the vibe that I'm getting. And you know, like most people will reach out privately if it's somebody like they're cool with. Like, yeah, if it's just somebody you've never talked to or something, you know, get in the chat, all caps time.
You guys were saying I was being a pussy and I needed to call in, so I did.
Okay, well, that was House. I thought we were going to squash the beef. You know, I said it was cool. Like, I thought you were going to come in.
You guys were like shocked when I actually called. Of course, I was going to call in. I didn't want to have that conversation.
We asked you to call in
live like that, but I did. I was telling you I didn't want to do it. I mean,
you were in the chat.
You really want to maybe talk to me privately to House. And he was like, no, let's do it on the air. Now you guys
because he was probably drinking. It was 6 a.m. Like, you didn't reach out before. So, I mean, was there an expectation that you were like, there was going to be a private discussion? I mean, I don't think so.
No, there really wasn't an expectation there was going to be.
I don't know. I mean, I pretty much said this in the clip and last night, but I just think you were a little bit out of line. And I think you put him in a spot where you said, listen, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to big dog you. I'm going to make demands. The meme is the Persip network. Like, the meme is at the boss.
Dude, he already promised us once that he was banning Axel and he was never going to have him back on. And he had him back on like the next day or 2 days later.
I don't know that there was the problem. Well, look,
and he admitted to that on the stream. He admitted it, that he did exactly what I'm saying he did. So this time I was like, hey, fucker.
Yeah, and he actually banned him. He actually banned him the second time. He was out. You know, we were all going to move on.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, it's like you yell at the dog when he's pissed on the floor, but then after like the piss is cleaned up, and you know, there's no point in like doing it.
Well, I didn't even want to do it. You guys forced me to do it.
Dude, you were in
I
the
told you I
chat
did
in all
not want
caps.
to.
You were in the chat in all caps.
Well, yeah, after you were calling me a pussy.
I did not call you a pussy.
House
I'm
called
pretty
me a
sure.
pussy.
Okay,
for
well,
not
House.
calling in. And I was just like,
No,
dude,
but because you were in the chat. You were like already in the chat saying stuff,
Listen,
and that's when he
many
asked you to
times
call
in
in.
my life, I have been pulled aside by a friend in the streaming world. Okay. And they have said to me, some people know of this privately, some people know of this
Persip,
publicly.
it's not that serious, dude.
That
Like
Squire has come to me, or maybe Adam or whatever, and they said, dude, you look stupid or you've done something stupid.
yeah, and that's what happened. That's what I'm
And then
trying to
I
fucking
say,
tell
okay,
you.
I admit it. I did something stupid. Okay. Okay, I have to take that
And did
L.
those conversations happen
And
privately?
House doesn't want to take it. He just doesn't want to do it. But that's like crazy. You got to get over it. That's an ego thing. Everybody accuses me of having a big ego.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't have
well,
that big
sometimes
ego.
sometimes a man has an ego,
I've been willing to sit down and break bread with anybody, basically anybody, who was willing to talk to me.
When those people pulled you aside, did they always do it publicly or did they do it privately?
Both. That's the
Okay.
world we live in now. We're like,
Well,
you do live streams.
Okay, well, you decided to do it publicly with him, and look at what's happened.
He's told me 50 times he does not want to talk to me privately.
Okay,
It's like some kind of big dog thing himself. So I'm not contacting him privately.
Okay.
Well, let's get him in.
Well,
here.
you asked me to do it, and I did. And really, I kind of did it anyway. Like, to be clear, like, this wasn't like Persip was commanding me. I had my own misgivings about this. I was doing a show with him.
Yeah.
We were going to do this whole show, and
he's going to come back, bro. I don't know. Like, I really don't think Ralph is going to listen to the audio of this, and maybe we could see with a vote if I was really that hard on this guy. I don't feel like I only think I brought it up to about a 4 out of 10 on pressing this guy.
It doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is the outcome to me, if I'm being honest.
The only thing that pissed me off was that he was trying to make it like I brought up Brian like out of the blue, was just like snaking on Brian, talking shit out of the blue. When Brian was literally in the title of Ralph's streaming, that's what Ralph was literally talking about when I called in.
Well, I'm not so happy with Brian because I do think he encouraged House to do all this stuff.
But I'm not going to go into Brian. I don't think Brian has any commitment to that.
He wants you to go into him from what we've heard.
I don't think Brian wants anything to do with the Axel stuff, as far as that goes.
Well, I mean, you don't think? Oh, come on! You don't think
that Axel was on a show and it was neutral ground, and they
you did think that there was maybe a connection there
with that it being
Brian.
Brian causing fights.
You're telling me you didn't think that there was a connection there with Brian, and maybe he was trying to do something? Be honest.
What?
I said you didn't think that there was a connection there with Brian and House, and he was maybe trying to do something.
Yeah, the whole thing was, I was concerned because House was getting out of control with the Discord shit when he's streaming like 5 days a week, like 12 hours a day. I don't think that's good, especially when it's like, it's just Discord nonsense. It's not even anything that the audience is going to even understand.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that was
some people like that kind of stuff.
Right?
I mean, I'll be honest. That content is not necessarily for me. My concern was mainly Axel.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, when you're doing
like
5-hour shows a day,
this guy's out of control.
I don't know. I don't know that I would use the word out of control necessarily. I mean, it was starting to maybe get there. I was questioning, like, hey, like, House, you're it's the 5th show of the week. You okay there, big guy?
Yeah. I mean, it's House's show.
But really, it was just DJ Axel.
I mean, show. I'm not going to blame Brian for a show that House is doing. House should be able to stand up for himself.
I mean, House is his own man, but, I mean, there's obviously influences.
So, can we just be real? Why would anybody be listening to Brian Dunn?
Well,
it's like
I'm not gonna talk that bad about Brian. Brian's always been fair and nice to me, but I do think Brian, like, come on, man, like,
wait. Let me
just quit fucking around with these people.
Let me speak. I've known him for 11 years. probably, I don't know how old you are, but probably a good portion of your life, I've known this cocksucker, literal cocksucker. And if people are listening to him for advice, you see where it leads. Just my take.
I thought you made peace with Brian.
Well,
Where's all this vitriol coming from?
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. It's not even. It's not even an insult. It's just the truth. This guy goes around. Yeah, I did make peace with him, and then I heard he was talking shit about me on some fucking stream the other day.
I can't help it.
Okay, well, I can't help it either. I'm just gonna tell it how it is. He's a dumb son of a bitch. He believes anything anybody tells him. The reason everybody was promoting his scoop on Medicare because they know he ain't dead, and they know this dumbass is gonna get egg on his face again, and that's why everybody's tweeting it out. That's why I put it on my show because he looks like a retard. There's huge meme accounts tweeting this out, and they're all gonna call him a dumb faggot again at the end of the day. Whereas I was joking around about the whole thing, and he acts like he has an insider scoop. And some fucking idiot on retard on Discord probably wound him up, and he took it as gospel like he always fucking does. Do we need to go over the Denton leak again? Like, this is like...
But this is like, I can't I don't want to keep relitigating stuff that's like, the Denton leak is how many years ago? 10 years ago?
11 years ago! And it's the same story. 11. 2014.
Oh
October.
Jeez.
Yeah. 11 years ago. So
yeah. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Well, it is hard to believe. It makes me sad when I say it out loud. Anyway, look, be friends with whoever you want. I'm just saying, strategic advice from this guy is... Anyway, go ahead.
So when I say the Brian Zone, I'm just making a joke about like this Discord drama that goes on.
Who's the main
sector? That's the Brian Zone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's the Brian Zone. Yes.
Everybody thinks I'm always specifically like referring directly to Brian. No, it's just the Discord retardation. Sometimes I call the Brian Zone. Now maybe that's a little mean. I'm trying not to fight with Brian.
It's accurate.
Main thing here. So we're not going to fight. I'm not going to say anything bad about Brian. I have a truce with Brian that we're not going to.
Well, you can call what I said bad or not, or you could just call it
Brian at this point.
You can call it bad or you can call it the truth. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, you see, everybody's fighting now because
I know I made everybody fight again.
I wasn't blaming you. I was blaming Brian, to be clear. But regardless, let's just get Haus in here and squash this. This is all nonsense anyway.
Well, right. It really is nonsense. So if Haus is out there, now, like, I don't know, listen to the audio, Ralph. You tell me if I really like.
Well, we have you here now. Like, I don't know. We could still go through. We'll probably go through the end of it. But I mean, what's the matter? It happened last night. Let's forget about it.
All right, you got me for like another 10 minutes or whatever. Go ahead.
Well,
I'll give you till 4. Is that fair?
Okay, yeah, that's 25 minutes. I say let's just end it. Of course, I can't make Haus come on here. Mr. K, can you get him on here?
No, I don't think Haus is online. I feel bad that like
I'll be honest. I think it's like kind of over, at least for the time being. You know, could Haus show back up later? Maybe. I don't know that I'll be around so much longer myself at this point. You know, we were trying to do this show. It's all falling apart now. You know, I just like, what's the point? From my perspective, I'm at this point, I'm kind of just like, okay, like, you know.
Yeah, but
I don't find really streaming that compelling on its own. You know, me and Haus, we had a good thing going. I think, Haus is an exceptional guy. Haus is actually my favorite streamer.
I like Haus. I'm the one who told him to stream.
Well, I said that, Persip. As well.
No, but Haus literally was a caller into my show.
Yeah, I know.
And Godwinson, Squire, and I all told him to do his own show and stream.
Well, and look at where we're at now. So,
Well, I guess I'm not allowed to make any demands of the guy. I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I just think, you're cool with the guy, you like the guy, but you're not so cool with him that you can maybe reach out. And, he was getting a lot of pressure put on him, and I'll admit, for what part I played in that, I do feel bad now.
Listen, I've been in that situation many times. Ralph, have you been in that situation many times?
It's happening now.
Yeah, but it's like y'all have been doing this for a long time. I mean, me and Haus, we're pretty much new to it. It's just like I feel bad for him, and I just think it was kind of bullshit how it went down.
Well, put it up for a vote. Put it up.
Well,
for
I
a
don't
vote.
need a vote. I mean,
Well, we could do a vote. They don't have a
Well,
poll
after
here, but
all
I
right.
could,
So
I can make
after you watch the stream, put it up for a vote and see if people think I'm guilty or not. And if there's a consensus in the audience that I was really like out of line, I guess I'll have to consider apologizing.
what does that mean?
well, I think you should. I think you should, Persip.
He should apologize.
Because you want to know something, Persip, he conceded
Just
to you.
apologize. Don't listen. Just apologize. Don't even care about it. Just apologize. You know.
Are you telling me to apologize, Ralph? You of all
I
people?
always apologize. It just takes a while sometimes.
Persip, did he
You
not
of all
concede to
people,
you to your
gave me
demand?
one of the worst apologies I've ever gotten in my whole life.
It was an apology, though. Still,
I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't remember exactly what I said because I was so nervous.
Stabbed me in the back a second time during the apology.
No, it's because I felt so bad and I was so twisted up. I just couldn't find the right words. That's what it was. Why are you making fun of me? What in the world? You're trying to divert
I'm
attention
not
away from your own
apologizing. I think
sins.
it was necessary. I'm
Jesus.
absolutely not apologizing.
So,
I think what
okay, so now House is gone.
don't
Mr. K is about to leave, but you can't apologize.
You want me to
Did he
apologize
not-
to Mr. K?
Persip, did
Just
he
apologize
not
to everybody.
concede? Did
Well,
he
I'm
not
sorry.
say?
I'll
Did he not
apologize to Mr.
concede
K.
to
Mr.
your
K, I'm
demand?
sorry for ruining that.
No.
show
I
that
don't
you
need an apology. It's House that deserves an apology. Did he not concede to your demand? Because let's be clear, it was not a request. You came in
He
and
conceded
demanded
to my
it.
demands, and then he got wily and started making shit up. And I caught
Because
him
you
in his
came
lie.
in and started trying to big dog him, and you don't fuck with me.
Yeah,
you
well,
knew
then
what
he
you were
was getting
doing.
wily, bro. He
Okay,
got wily
and he's
on
a
me.
fucking
He
man.
thought,
He's a man.
"Oh, I'm going to try to get wily now."
When you
and make
put
shit
a
up and
man
cause
in
more
that
problems
position,
between
Persip,
Persip and
these
Brian.
things happen.
He was trying to be slick. He's not going to be slick with me.
And-
Are you fucking
and-
serious?
Yeah, you don't think you could have thrown him a fucking bone? You don't think, like, come on.
No, no.
Okay.
What is
well,
this, charity?
like I said, I hope you're fucking happy. I hope you're happy, Persip. Enjoy your once a month streams or whatever.
No,
Oh,
because-
come on. Mr. K, this is not a big deal.
No, it is a fucking big deal, Persip, because I don't have like 24/7 to spend on this shit. And we spent all this time putting together this
How's
show.
gonna
It's
come
totally
back,
fucking
bro?
blown up.
Come on.
It's fucking bullshit.
Haven't I been a good guy to you too?
Look, that's why I'm not like coming after you right now. Because, I do respect what you've done for me, but it's just like, I just think this is bullshit.
Well, I don't know what to say on this one.
The Persip network, it's like a meme, dude. It's not like you're not actually the boss.
No, I know it's a meme, but you guys are throwing that around.
It's a joke, man. It's a shit post. You know
what I mean? And then it's like, on the
kind of
Persip
boost
network,
everybody up.
we had this
He
deranged
never once
pedophile.
mentioned the Persip network during those streams. And you were very vocal about
mentioned
disagreeing with
every
him.
stream.
I was too. Okay. I was in the chat. I said, "Hey, I don't think you should do this."
Yeah, I know. And
told
then
him.
I was very vocal about my displeasure literally from the first second it happened. So it can't be talking behind anybody's back. Was very upfront about my displeasure at the entire situation from the minute it happened. So I don't know.
Well,
but I am sorry about the Kino Cartel stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to blow up your show.
I just
Is that why
I think
Dog
House,
Zero is
I
like
think
so upset
House
with
is
me?
a good
He is.
man,
No,
and
I'm
I
sure.
just don't think he deserved that.
why doesn't Dog Zero call in? We need House. If he would just call in, I could settle this. I've settled bigger fights than this, including my own fights.
Yeah, I mean, Dog Zero is in love with me, and that's why he won't call in.
No, wait a minute.
Weird thing. So some kind of weird fucking thing with him. He writes like novels about like what he thinks is in my mind.
Well,
and stuff.
right, yeah. The Kino Cartel was going to be our own thing. It wasn't connected with Persip. Like it was our own creation. Yeah, Dog. He's right about that.
Well, yeah, that's fine, dude. I have no problem with that. That's what I was saying to House. Like, okay, dude, like do whatever you want. Just don't involve me with it.
He wasn't involving you with it though.
He is.
So because he made the Persip Network joke, everything he does is involved with you. I don't know.
No, it's not everything he does.
Well, you're saying he involved you. How did he involve you with the Axel stuff?
Because I'm on there all the time. I'm openly friends with you
So
guys.
because you're in chat, you're like involved.
Get back to work. Quit fantasizing. And this is the second time I've had to tell you to take off that hat.
Sorry. I forgot you guys could hear that. I was like, why did everybody get quiet? And then I remembered that my audio pumps through Discord. Anyway, if Doc Zero wants to call in, he could call in.
Well, yeah, I pretty much said my piece. I mean, it's pretty much
what
the
else
same
is
thing.
there to say, Ralph? What is your 2 cents? And then now I got to go now. So what's your 2 cents?
You said you were staying till 4. There's still 16 minutes.
Oh, damn it.
Now, well, I mean, I think we should just all make peace.
So what's your sense? You think I'm being unreasonable?
Look, I'm not taking sides. I think we should make peace.
No, you have to take a side.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You're,
do you think I'm being unreasonable?
I don't
From an unbiased perspective. Am I being unreasonable?
Look, I don't care for Axel. I don't think that this should break up everything that's going on. And we should just move on.
I'm not asking for it to break up everything.
Well, let's move on then. Let's get Haus in here. Let's just sing a song and move on. It's not that big a deal. Is it? Mr. K, come on. Seriously, this is not that big a deal.
Well, I mean, what's happened has happened. You know, regardless of how big of a deal it should have been, you know, here we are. So I don't know. I mean, clearly it was a big enough deal to Haus that caused this.
That's why I would like to talk to Haus, because I've talked to him plenty of times and we always get along really well.
No, do you seriously think I'm being too much, Ralph? Like, be honest. I don't care if it's on the air.
You could have went about it a little bit more gently, I think.
You think I was really too forceful?
I mean, I'm used to frank discussions with you. It probably wouldn't have bothered me unless I was really fucked up.
This is kind of like really how I am, though, guys.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
really how I am.
It is how he is. Yes. So, and we've had disagreements on air like that. And if I'm of sound mind, it doesn't get to me. And if I disagree with you, I'll just make that clear and say I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And
right, we've had 100 fights like that, right? Like, and I never held that against you. You told me, no, I'm gonna fucking do what I want to do, and I'd fight with you for like an hour about it, and then we'd be like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah, that's happened before. So, but you know, I can see Haus's side. You know, he wants to run his own shop and all that stuff. So I could see him being a little prickly about it, right? So I could see that too. Now we have a different, you know, we go back a long ways. We've done a ton of shows together.
I mean, that's just the way I handle business.
Yeah,
I'm very frank like that.
Yeah,
if I don't like something, I'm going to tell you I do not like it. It's just never happened before where I've felt the need to do that.
It does seem like there's a little bit more here, though, that this has kind of been bubbling up and now it's kind of, you know, blown out into the open. I'm certain that I could smooth it over.
Well, this particular person, it's like they're finally been gone for like a few years, right? It's been like, oh, thank God. Like this person is finally gone.
By the way, Dollar Store Godwin said, suck my dick, nigga. I see you in the chat. What? I'll watch it if I want to. Dumb fuck. I'm talking to two of the principals right here. What do you want to go through and watch this shit? It doesn't even fucking matter. It's over now. Let's just get Haus in here. And maybe not right now, maybe sometime soon if he's not available today. And let's just smooth it over, paper it over even. Who cares? There's bigger fish to fry. These people shouldn't be fighting. Okay, maybe they disagree on a couple of particulars, but I think they mostly agree in general. They have different styles. That's part of being either on a team or associated with people.
In the spirit of what I was trying to say to Haus, I will take your advice in saying, well, maybe I underestimate certain things about myself, and maybe I went a little too far. And I'm sorry to the German man if I like crushed his feelings or something. You know what I mean? I'm sorry about that. All right.
All right.
I didn't do that on purpose. I was just trying to make a point. Obviously. So
Okay, I think that's fair. And you know, again,
trying to make a point. It wasn't personal. I wasn't trying to be like evil to the guy. I think you could. I don't know. I didn't. All I said to the guy was, "Listen, I don't want to be involved if you're going to do streams like this." That's all I said to the guy.
Okay, just stop there though. Look, don't.
All right.
Just stop. Rewind. He didn't say that last part. Just stop. That part.
All right,
was
we'll
just-
start again. I apologize to House,
There we go.
and that's all.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, you know, maybe he's not as familiar with your style,
If
or
that's
maybe he
what
was
the
just
request
tired.
is from everybody, fine. I
Yeah.
will concede to my own point in that you should listen to other people sometimes when they tell you that you've gone too far. I will concede the point, and I will do it. I will practice what I preach. Okay?
I think that's fair. I think that's good enough. That'd be good enough for me, but I can't speak for House, obviously. But you know, maybe he's just
Is
taking it
everybody
there too.
satisfied with this answer?
It's good in my book, and I know there's some people maybe it's not good enough in chat, but I think that's good.
I love that the people are so invested in this too.
Yeah, look, I would love it if House would call in, and maybe he's just not ready for that. Maybe he is done. I don't know. I would hope not. And I just got through. I get along famously with House. I've never really had any problems with him at all. And if we did, we never really fought about it that I can remember at least. And which does put a little asterisk there. But yeah, I like him. We just had him on the show for like 2 or 3 hours last night. He was
He's a
great
good
with
guy,
Mandrick.
and
Yeah.
he's a funny guy.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to solve this because I don't think it's that big a deal. And I know Dollar Store God wants him. Sorry for yelling at you, but look, it doesn't matter why so-and-so left or what happened there. It happened, as Mr. K said earlier.
I've told him he's done some of my favorite streams ever.
Right, yeah.
How?
Whatever happened. Now we're on to the next page,
Yeah.
and we just, let's put it behind us because
I just want him to go back to more of that and less of where he's been going.
enemy forces love to see this side fighting, right? Because this is the only counter to their faggotry, quite honestly. And they love this sort of thing. And, you know, I know that's not a reason maybe for everybody to move on, but it's a good reason for me. And so you know, people have disagreements. We're men, as Mr. K also said, and we're going to fight. Men are going to fight. If they're around each other long enough, they're going to fight. Yeah, they're going to fight.
Of course I'm going to fight. I love to fight with
Yeah, I do too. I wouldn't be doing this, but it's not that, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't speak for House. Maybe he's got a different take, but I don't think it's worth burning the house down over. And I would like to see it settled. That's, you know, we try to have fun with it, but I don't. It's not funny to me, really. Like, I'm sad about this, and I'd like to see it just, you know, just forget it ever happened. Really,
It is funny.
well, I mean, it's somewhat funny too, but like I like all you guys, and as I just said, this is the anti-faggotry force here, and if people start dropping off, that's a bad thing. So that's kind of my point. Mr. K, do you have anything to add? Maybe you disagree with what I just said, but
Well, no, I mean, I don't really have anything else to add. We'll see what House thinks. I don't know. You know, I think House thinks that maybe, you know, the thing is it wasn't just Persip coming on in a vacuum. House was getting a lot of pressure, a lot of pushback, you know, and maybe some of it righteously, but regardless, you know, and when you're getting a lot of this pressure from people who you think you're cool with, you know,
Dude,
and just
do you
to
think
say
I was
this,
getting
you know,
no pressure
for
from
my
anybody?
part,
Do you think I was not getting any kind of pressure
hey,
from
well,
anybody?
just tell them, hey, I disavow
And
this.
they were right.
I don't. Okay, well, yeah, just say, hey, he's not.
They were
I'm not
100%
associated
right.
with him. Then I disavow. But I'll just say this because, you know, House, I do think he thinks that I snaked him to Persip. You know, I don't necessarily think, but I will say, you know, House genuinely for what part that I did play in this, you know, I am sorry. I always had a good time streaming with House. I think he's a good guy.
I think that too.
And so I'll just leave it on that, you know.
Well,
I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay, I can tell. It sucks for me too. He's became a pretty solid part of this show too. He was in the chat all the time, and would send me links about stuff I was talking about and was a fountain of knowledge about all the. I mean, I am too, but I don't always have the material.
No, he's a
right
good guy. He does good work. I mean, he does good work. I like his streams. His streams were like going off the rails.
Look, stop saying the last
Well,
part.
that's just the truth,
Okay, all right.
though,
Well,
man.
look. Okay, look. Just leave that.
But
out.
some people like that Persip, like, you know, and again, you know, that's not my
Yeah, but
cup of
I'm
tea.
not
But
allowed to
aside
say
from the
I don't like
actual
it.
stuff, yeah, you can.
So,
But you know,
I did.
Okay, look, that's over. We're trying to.
we get it. We get it. You don't like the fucking streams. Like, how many times you say it before? You know, you're actually not cool with the guy before you actually hate him.
Look, you
No, I
know.
don't hate him at all.
I know, but you
like
keep
him.
saying that, and then you're like, "Oh, he's going crazy. He's fucking off the rails. He's lost it."
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, maybe cut him a little slack. It's like everybody makes fucking mistakes.
Okay.
You know, you've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. Ralph's
Yeah,
made
well,
some mistakes.
true.
We've all
One or
fucking made
two.
mistakes.
Yeah, one or two.
You know, it's just like, you know, we could have moved on, but
Okay.
Anyway, I still think we can move on. If House hears this, he knows I love him, and we had a great stream last night. And Perspic, he's Perspic, and you know he's sorry. He doesn't really want you to go. And okay, he adds in a couple bars when he shouldn't be doing that there at the end because we're trying to be diplomatic and solve things, but that's just his nature, and he can't help himself. And I've had that problem too. And so I completely understand, but come back, House. We all love you and want you to stream. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so.
Yes, exactly. That's how Perspicacity feels. I know Mr. K feels like that. And I personally was excited for the Kino Cartel tomorrow. I promoted on my show. I retweeted it. We had him on last night. I kind of considered that a promo. We talked about that several times while he was on, and I love the intro. It used the Narcos theme, which I love that show. Never watched the Mexican edition because that's all false. But the 2 seasons in Colombia were great, and so anyway, I hope it works out. And you know how to get in touch with me, House. And if you want to call in later, if you want to call in on your own, that's fine too. You could do that.
Maybe
There's
we'll
House. There's House right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you called in.
Yeah. Yeah, people have been spam DMing me. So I wasn't at the computer. I just saw it just now. I did prepare something, though. Like, Ralph, can we watch something real quick? Do you still have the stream open?
I do.
Adult
Yeah.
Wolf sent $1 on Rumble. You know a fight is gay if you can't explain it in 1 to 2 minutes without feeling silly. Can someone explain to me what this is about?
Well, you'll have to.
In under 1 to 2 minutes. No offense, Persip.
Oh, there was an argument on stream about.
I explained it pretty well. I had made a pretty good summary on that stream.
Yeah.
Do you still have the stream open, Ralph?
I do. Do you have a timestamp?
50 minutes.
50
It's
minutes.
gonna take like it's gonna be like 2 minutes.
Well, you know what's funny is that's right where I was about to start the stream, and then somebody said, "Oh,
Yes,
you need
I
to
say
go
something
back."
very poignant that I want to be said on it. I think I make some good points at that point.
Okay, so
I think I
49.58
explain myself very well.
is 49.58.
Yeah, just somewhere around there.
Okay, all right. You guys should be able to hear it because it should beam it in, and I'm glad you came through. All right, let's play it right now.
Oh, dude,
So I
like,
need
what
to know,
can I
you know,
say
I'm
to
going
get you
to
to...
start an internet business with the DJ accent. He's going to be my internet colleague. No, I'm not going to
Hold on,
You've not let me speak for the longest fucking time. Fuck you, person. This is gay. This is retarded. This is some kind of homoerotic power play for you. And honestly, this feels worse than talking to fucking DJ X. This is retarded and gay, and I don't feel like being in this conversation anymore.
This is retarded and gay.
You know what? I'm just going to hang it up. If this is how it's going to be, I'm just going to
here?
end the fucking show. You know what? Hausmeister retires forever. This is
Why is
stupid.
he being
This is
this
gay.
way?
This is retarded. And I don't really want to be involved with any of you people anymore. You're
See,
all
even
sick.
the
of
odd-
it.
just
If
look-
you want to
just
know the
look at
truth
the
about it,
odd-
if
the
you want to know the truth
reaction
about
to
it,
taking this way worse
if
than I
you
thought
want to
would.
know the truth about it, every single one of you is an insane gay man on the internet
Hold on. I'll let
Judank's
this go through.
Respecter sent
Let's see.
$3 classic Persip with the love bombing of Haus. I love the guy, but he's a piece of shit and going off the rails and commingling with chomos.
Wait, okay, just let me finish. Thank you, Judank's Respecter.
I mean, maybe I'm being a little too crazy. You know, maybe I'm being a little too crazy about it. I'm trying to make a point to you.
No,
I know a lot of
catty
people in the
man
audience feel
Well,
this
gets
way.
off,
Persip, I think-
gets off on bossing me around.
I think
And
you are
I
being a
just
little
think
bossy.
the only way to win in this right now is to fucking retire. Because this is stupid, and I feel like if I keep doing a show, you people,
You're being a
like
baby,
whatever
man.
direction it goes into, I think all of you are just gonna follow me around endlessly. And I honestly don't want to be
Dude, you're
involved
being a
with any of
baby
it.
now, but really, I really
I'm
am
not
talking
being a
about.
baby. You're fucking
You
gaslighting
are
me
being
and
a
fucking
baby
being on the
because
internet.
this is like what everybody
Fuck off.
wants.
Nah, the
This is
channel's
whole
getting
audience
fucking
too.
the X account's getting deleted. The channel's getting
He's so
deleted.
spiraling.
If
He's so
this is gonna be
spiraling
how
right
it
now.
is, I'm just not doing this anymore.
You're so spiraling right now.
I might be spiraling, but you know
All
what?
right, I'm
Where
gonna go. I'll let you guys go.
I'm spiraling out of this sector. Goodbye.
Now, that's the part that I heard actually about 30 seconds before that. And so that's why I went, I don't know, about a minute before that and said, well, I'll just play this because it's kind of, was the climax. And some people disagreed.
Yeah, I don't know why Persip is trying to make this about, oh, I felt big dogged by him, or oh, he was going in so hard on me.
That's
and
what
I was
people.
being
No, wait,
such
wait,
a
wait, one at a
whiny
time.
little bitch.
One at a time.
No, this was way too homoerotic for me, and I didn't feel like being involved with it anymore. It's not about me being pressed or you being such a fucking internet
Well, thank God.
badass that you came in there and bullied me off the internet.
Well,
It
good.
was about you
That's
trying to
ridiculous.
run fucking homosexual,
No, wait.
weirdo, psychosexual little gay rings that I didn't want to be involved with. And it was getting way too weird for me, Persip.
What the fuck are you
That's
talking
why I
about?
left. I said what I said, Persip. If you're too dumb to understand it,
No, wait.
What the fuck
then
are you
I don't know.
talking about?
I don't
I've
know
never
why
even
we keep
talked to
talking.
you off the air.
There's no
Al.
point in talking.
No, wait, look.
House, I've never even talked to you off the air.
Okay.
Yeah, why do you think I never wanted to talk to you off the air? Because you're a fucking weirdo gay man person.
Dude, you are fucking weird. I
No,
don't have any
you are weird,
traction to
No.
you, dude.
Okay, wait. Look. Let's
Yeah,
just.
is he
I don't know
really
why you're
saying what
playing
I
these
think
catty,
he's saying?
weird gay games with
Is
me.
he seriously saying what
It's
I think
getting
he's
He
saying?
way
said you're
too
playing gay
homoerotic
games.
for me.
He didn't.
And I don't want to be involved with it anymore.
Okay, well, you don't have to quit streaming. I still like having you on my show. I don't play gay games with you.
Gotta quit streaming. Oh, bro, I've heard stuff about Persip. Persip, he does this shit forever. I'm not being involved.
What
with this
the
anymore. I'm done.
fuck are you
I said
talking
it to
about?
you yesterday on stream. I told you, I said that in the clip. I think no matter where I take this, you people are gonna follow after me, and I'm gonna have to be involved forever with you, and I don't want
No,
that.
it's not true.
I just want
dude.
to. I'm cutting all my ties with everything on here because I don't want to be involved with any of this anymore. It's gay and retarded.
What?
I said what I said. Do I need to repeat myself again for you to understand
Dude,
it,
I
Persip?
think you're being a
You
little
can
delusional,
disagree,
don't you
but
think?
this is the way I feel about this. And I feel like it's gay and retarded, Persip.
Don't you think you're being like really delusional about this?
I think you are being very catty, and I think you are being very gay. And I don't want to have to deal with you anymore.
Okay.
Now, okay. Is there a way for you to stream and still, I like having you around. We had a good show last night with Mandrake.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm sorry about
All right.
that.
No,
I'm
it's
done.
fine. I got to try, right? I hate to see it, obviously. And that was really the idea behind this segment, was to kind of fix it. But, if I can't fix it, I have to accept it. That's okay. And maybe you'll change your mind, hopefully, not sure what to say, but I've enjoyed having you on the show. Been a great part of things.
I
I'm
enjoyed
like,
streaming. I thought it was
I'm
a lot
really
of fun.
mystified.
I enjoyed doing my show. But then a crazy gay man came around and told me, oh, I have to run it or else there was going to be consequences.
I don't know. No, I never said that to you, dude. I don't know what to even say to this.
Well,
This
I
is
didn't
good.
want to get involved in your weird homoerotic power plays where you,
Dude,
I don't know. I'm not.
I don't
I'm not
know
involved with it.
I don't know how deluded you are or what.
Yeah, sorry,
Now
I'm too
I'm
deep in
really
the Brian zone,
perplexed.
Persip. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm too deep into the Brian zone. You know, I'm just hanging out with a different gay guy on the internet. That's the problem. Everyone's gay in your mind, Persip. Everyone is. And you make it all about being gay all the time. And it's too much for me. Honestly.
I'm not gay, by the way. I just want. Look, I gotta.
I'm not gay. That's why I don't want to be involved with it anymore.
All right, super chat.
Fly_Eli_ sent $1 on Rumble. Homoerotic sounds hilarious in a German accent.
Yeah, it does have a ring to it. Yeah.
And again, like coming onto this show and talking about how you bullied me off. Oh, well, I'm sorry if I was just too much for you and I hurt your feelings. Oh, I'm very sorry about it. What does that
That's
sound
what everybody
like?
else was saying.
What
I
the
was
fuck
saying
does
I
that
didn't even
sound
do
like?
anything to you.
What are people supposed to think when they hear shit like that?
I said I
You
didn't
know
even
exactly
believe that.
what it was about. You were on the stream. You weren't just watching the stream. You were on the stream. You know exactly
Dude,
what it
I
was
don't
about,
even know
and you
what-
still make it about with your weirdo homoerotic power fantasy person. And I'm done.
What?
You can be a catty gay man with someone else. You know, if Mr. K wants to be your gay little love toy, that's his deal.
What?
But I'm not doing it.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
now
are
wait
you
a minute,
talking
House,
about,
no.
dude? Do you understand how crazy this fucking sounds?
Yeah, I'm a crazy gay man on the internet person.
No, but
Yeah,
like I don't
that's
know what the
correct.
fuck you're talking about, dude.
Everyone's just, oh my god, do I need to explain it 2 more times, Persip? How many more times do I have to explain
Well,
this?
then just expose all this information that you have about. Like,
what
I have no
information am I
fucking idea
supposed
what
to
this guy
expose?
is
People
talking
can
about,
see the
dude.
context of
Respector
everything
sent
we've
$3
said. It's all
House
been
say
live
Persip
streamed
and
because,
Brian rubbing their
thank
hairy
God, I
bellies
never
on a
had a
Discord
fucking
call.
personal
Hashtag
interaction
pause
with
right.
you.
No, we never had a personal interaction.
Yes, it's all so none. It's I don't have to show people anything; they can look it all up themselves.
Ralph, do you know
They
what
can
this guy
see
is
all the
talking about?
context
Like,
of everything.
seriously, I'm really confused.
Yeah, you're confused because you're a dumb, gay, retarded
Christina,
man
do you know
person,
what House is talking
and I'm
about?
cutting my ties with you, and I'm not doing a stream anymore, Persip.
Well, that's fine.
And then now you can pretend that this was about whatever the fuck you want to pretend it was about.
Dude,
but that's what
I
it
don't
was
know.
about for me.
No, wait, there was this.
Maybe I'm a crazy guy. Maybe I'm a crazy guy, Persip, but I honestly think you're crazy. I think you're very homosexual, and I
am very homosexual, dude. Like, what
I
are you
am better
saying,
off
obvious?
quitting all this stuff. So I'm done.
I mean, I am. I'm a gay man, dude. Like, this is not something.
And I told this to you yesterday that we're not fucking weirdo fucking characters in your gay ass little novels. Like, we are real people. And if you keep starting all of this bullshit with people, like, it's gonna turn out badly for the other people. Apparently, it's not turned out bad for you, Persip, because you keep doing it. But you've made some real problems for people.
Well,
like who?
And I'm not gonna be sucked into the Persip zone.
Look, I see Dog Zero. Look, I don't know all this stuff.
That's
but
like
look,
somebody's been really in
But wait.
House's ear about me, boy. But he won't reveal any of this.
Yeah,
information.
everyone else is. It all comes back to Brian, right? All those talking
I don't
points
even
that I
think it's
threw you
Brian
out of
because
nowhere
I don't think
on
Brian
the
would say
stream
this.
yesterday that we talked about yesterday. You know, I prepared all of this with Brian
House,
again. We
House,
were in DMs
I
together.
don't
He
think
was in my
Brian
ears.
would say
Yeah,
this.
it's not all a super homosexual fantasy for you, but somehow
No.
Brian, your
Well,
fucking catty gay lover, is behind
don't think
everything.
yeah, I
Brian
was
has
about to say, to be
anything to
fair,
do with
Brian is a homo.
Brian, we are running a homosexual love quest here where we are.
You keep bringing
but
Brian
also
into it, but I
rivals.
don't
It's
think Brian
fucking
has anything
retarded,
to do with
Persip.
this at all.
Stop. You're making yourself look like an idiot.
I don't think Brian has anything to do with you.
Okay,
the
then
way
who
that
has
you've
been in my
acting
ear?
at all.
You've implied someone was in my ear. Who else has a grudge against you, Persip?
I have no idea, but you're saying strange things.
Well, nobody else has any idea either, Persip. So either we assume it's the one guy you could be referring to, or it's some weirdo sexual fantasy stranger that somehow has a homoerotic grudge against.
Well, now you're just confirming it, but I just.
I'm confirming what? That you're a gay man?
I mean, Brian's gay too. Let's be real. But I don't know.
I don't know what to say to you, House. House, I've never flirted with you, dude. There's nothing. There's
That's
nothing
not what I
erotic
am
going on.
implying here,
Yes,
Persip.
you are. I
See,
don't know
it's this
what you're
weird
implying.
fucking power play from you again. I've never implied that. I've never said anything like that.
What
I
is
think
the
you just
fuck is
get
you
off
implying,
on
then?
pushing people around, and I don't want to be part of your homoerotic fantasies, Persip. Stop fucking implying this gay shit with everyone around you.
What's your okay?
Yeah, okay, it's okay. You can agree with me and you can stop doing this shit, or you're gonna be a fucking stupid asshole on the internet forever. Who gets fucking abandoned by everyone he's ever interacted with and gets made fun of by everyone else.
Okay. You know, I'm not desperate enough to interview a pedophile for content, right?
Well, yeah, I was so desperate. What? Because I live on the
Apparently.
internet? I thought it was fucking funny to get Axel to fucking expose his ass on the internet and show us his fucking apartment, show us how the police fucking stole his computer. But no, I'm doing it because I'm desperate for content. What the fuck am I desperate for? I don't get paid for this shit. I want to make this. I have a job, person. I have a life outside of this. I don't live on the internet like you little fucking homo.
I have a job
I'm
too.
so fucking desperate. You're desperate for cock and homoerotic fantasies, person. Shut the fuck up, man.
You're so fucking seething, bro. What are you seething
This is
about?
enraging.
You're
Anyone
such a
would
little
be
fucking
enraged by
bitch.
this.
I've had
Of
enough
course
of
I'm
this.
seething at this.
You're a little fucking bitch. I tried to play this fucking
Who
nice.
has to pull everyone into his fucking
You're
weirdo
such a little
fantasies.
fucking bitch.
It's
You're just
enraging.
ass blasted that I pushed you around. This is what this is all about.
No, I've been
Because
trying
you couldn't
to tell
just
you
be
what
like,
this
oh,
shit
bro,
was
I'm,
about
you know,
for the
maybe I
fucking
shouldn't have
past
interviewed a
3 minutes.
pedophile twice.
You make it about
And you're
you pushing me around again. You weren't pushing me around. You were doing fucking gay-ass homo stuff. The only reason I even caved into your demands is because I thought it was going
Gay-ass
to
homo
create
stuff.
problems
Telling him not to
between
interview
me and Mr.
pedophiles.
K for our show to
Gay-ass
clean up
homo
the
stuff. All right, dude. You're seething. I see your ass blasted. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, goodbye, Persip. See you never.
Go fuck yourself. I even gave this guy a fucking apology, and he's gonna pull that bullshit. Fuck off.
Look,
I'm just done with this whole fucking bullshit.
I thought I could settle it. Underestimated, I guess, but these things happen. I don't know.
I won't be involved with him. He could stream wherever he wants. You guys are free. Do what you want. I won't bother you.
I was kind of gonna say that, but I don't know. It seems like he had his mind made up there.
I mean, I don't know what this guy is fucking even talking about. He's lost it with the fucking seethe. When did I say I was going to run him off the internet or anything like that? It's like, oh, Persip, he's trying to do this something horrible to me, as if he has no free will. I don't control anybody. Do what you want.
Yeah, look, I thought that we could kind of just put it to the side, but that was a miscalculation, apparently. I tried to get everybody on to just, you know, brush it off, but that did not happen. So, well, it was a good segment, I'll say that, but not the ending that I was looking for.
The implied repercussions is that I wasn't going to be involved with. I just was going to cut ties with him as far as streaming goes, but that's his choice.
I mean, yeah, it's his choice to decide to leave. I was hoping that I, could talk him out of that. And, look, this is the day after. Maybe I should have waited, honestly. But I just thought it would be better. He was supposed to do the Kino Cartel tomorrow. I was hoping to kind of, see that still happen. And that's really why I kind of pushed to follow it up today. So,
Adol Wolf sent $1 on Rumble.
Don't say
if
that,
I explained this fight to an Earl person, like a random on the streets, they'd feed me to the fucking gators. You people need to kiss and make up. That would be less gay.
Yeah, look, I I thought we could have a détente there, but
well, clearly he wasn't interested.
That's true.
Because apparently me being gay and saying something to him was just mind shattering. Because I'm a gay man and I dare criticize him with me being gay, it shattered his psyche or something. And it became homoerotic. I don't know. Some kind of homoerotic fantasy I was trying to project. I don't fucking know. I've never had anybody say something like that.
Do we think Brian had something to do with this? I saw that in chat.
No, I don't think that Brian had anything to do with it. I really don't. I think this is like something more bizarre than that. This is not stuff that Brian would say. With Brian enough over the years, I never heard this one. This is a new one. I've never heard that kind of argument hurled at me before. I'm kind of in shock.
Well, he's gayer than you anyway, so that wouldn't really make sense. I don't know.
Well, did you understand what he was trying to say, Ralph? Or
well, look, I understood what he was saying. No, seriously,
I'm really puzzled.
I understand what he was saying. That was his take.
No, you explain it to me because I really don't. Go ahead.
Well, why do I? Oh my God. Well, he seemed to be implying that these are all like pieces on your gay storyboard, and that you were creating all this, motivations for different people and this and that, and you weren't treating them as people. You were treating them as characters in your own gay story.
And have you known me to ever do that?
Look,
personally?
That's not my take. That's not my.
Well, no, I want your take. Have you known me to ever do
that's
that
not something I'm saying.
As far as
you've been a good friend. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus.
I do play the game as far as streaming goes, but I'm a real guy. I always have been. I've never been phony with anybody privately.
I've talked to you about real shit. We've had some real, moments of discord on air. We settled them. That's kind of what I was hoping to do here. I would say that our moments of discord were a lot more serious, and were mostly to do with me being fucked up, but still some things were said and we got past it. So I was kind of hoping that could happen here.
Right.
That's not what happened. But yeah, I did understand what he was saying. That's his take though. That's not, it's not me saying that, but yeah, I understood what he was saying.
Well, no, I think it's pretty off base. Especially on this. I mean, I've never told him what to do ever.
Well, except last night.
Except last night. Even when fucking Mr. K had Gahul on. I hate Gahul. I never told him, don't have Gahul on or whatever.
I don't like Gahul.
Yeah, I mean, but I never told him, fuck you, you're not my friend if you don't have Gahul on. This is like the one line I've ever drawn.
Well, I just wish it hadn't happened. I wish I would have stayed up last night too, because I would have jumped on there. I tried to at least. They would have had me. But because I think maybe if I was there, in the heat of the moment, maybe I could have found the rhythm of the night, and kind of broken it up. But, well, once things happen, they happen. And then also a miscalculation today, because I guess I made it worse. That was not the intention. I was trying to make it better, but
I don't know. I think it was somebody trying to do something very gay, and that they were trying to get involved between me and Brian. And then I don't know, he got lost in some delusions that don't exist. So, and I'm not involving Brian in it. It has nothing to do with Brian.
Chat saying we need Brian's take. I mean, at this point, I know he's watching. What else is he doing? Tending to his family? I doubt that. So anyway, go ahead, Idol.
Adol Wolf sent $1 on Rumble. Boys, I'm just going to come out and say it. It's summertime.
No, it's
SummerSlam Night 1 is on tonight, and we could all be hanging out and drinking beers and watching that.
That's what I'm going to do. Like right after I get off the phone, I'm going to be going to a barbecue. So,
are you really going to watch SummerSlam?
No SummerSlam, but
You should watch SummerSlam. Anyway, regardless, yeah, I don't know. I was sad to see it go that way, but House, and I'm not throwing him on the bus. He seemed
he could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he seemed pretty strident in what he wanted to say, and
dude, I'm not going to stalk you, bro. We don't care. Like, I don't know. I think he's like, I don't really know what's going on, but I think, like Godwinson appeared in his stream. I think that freaked him out. But he's going to see stuff that happens in the sector, dude. Like, don't be all freaked out. Nothing is going to happen to you, dude.
I don't
know if this guy like seriously thinks I'm going to do something to him, or he's just deluded himself into something where it's like, I don't know. I didn't think it was that serious, to be honest. It was going to be serious if it happened again, but it wasn't that serious now.
I saw Godwinson. His Twitter mysteriously got deleted.
Yeah, I know. Who knows?
I know what's happening there. Yeah, it'd be great if Godwinson came back right about now. Anyway, I guess we'll see. But
I don't know what he's doing. I never know what he's doing as far as streaming goes. He's that's another one. That's another guy.
Godwinson, come back if you're listening right now. Come back.
I know a lot of people want him back,
yes.
But with retarded stuff like this.
I'm one of those people. Godwinson, we need you now. We need your sword. And not homoerotic sword. Just an actual sword.
Well,
rhetorical
idea is,
sword.
Ralph,
memes and
I
jokes.
really want to move on from like the casino and all this other stuff, and let's do different stuff.
Well,
let's create something new.
I don't disagree with that. I like doing this stuff. I thought Mandrake, which House was a part of last night, was kind of a new thing, new character. He's a real person, though, to be clear.
Well, I feel bad. I don't want to. I will say right now to House, I will not interfere with you streaming, dude, or anything like that. Anything like that.
I see House is in the chat. He said you're retarded, trying to make himself look like the big bully because he gets off on it. Look, is that actually Squire in the chat? Yeah, that's true too. It's not too late to just call it kayfabe. It's Squire Chat. I think actually that's a fan of Squire. So it's not too late to just call it.
Yeah, it's Squire fan.
Yeah, it's not too late to just call it kayfabe and pretend nothing happened. Where'd you get that trick from? Yeah, we could do that. But doesn't seem likely. Dog Zero says,
dude, still do it. I'm not interfering with you doing your show, Dog Zero. Not interfere. I don't have the power to stop you from doing a show. I don't know what this is all about.
I still would like to see it happen, but it's not my show, and so I can't control that. But I did have great times with House on the stream. We just had one last night. I keep saying it, but
okay, I just gotta jump in real quick here. Just one thing. Because Persip says he's not interfering with us doing the show.
I'm not going to interfere with you doing the show.
Fucking drama. What the fuck do you think all this shit had repercussions for us and our show? We had guests lined up. We had topics we wanted to cover. All that shit is out the window now because we're all over the Kiwi Farms. Everyone's calling us gay, retarded pedophiles because of all this weirdo shit you got us involved in. And I'm done with it. And the show can't, even if we decided, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna come back for the show now. Well, the show can't happen anymore because all the topics are gone. All the guests we had lined up don't want to come on the show anymore. It's all fucked, Persip. Because everyone now thinks we're gay fucking retarded pedophiles because you had to start this gay retarded drama. And I'm not fucking involved with it anymore. Go ahead.
Is that really true?
Mr. K?
Of course it's true.
No.
I was told everyone
who's coming on the show now is going to take fucking reputational damage because we are posted all over the timeline as gay retarded pedophiles.
No, but I never called you guys that.
I'm doing a stream where I exposed DJ Axel and apparently I'm the pedo now. I get fucking framed by my internet friends for being a pedophile because
No one
I
ever
do a
said
show
that.
and I let DJ Axel show his ass. But everyone else is saying it now, Persip. You never think about what you say. You never think about what you say. It's all just your little retarded gay game. All your little retarded gay chess pieces, Persip. You never think about fucking anything. The show is fucked. It can't happen anymore.
Dude, relax. That's
show is
not
gone.
true, though. That's not
First
true.
Cassidy
Nobody
and his
believes that,
first
dude.
Cassidy network. He axed the show. Thank you.
Well, now you did succeed at making me feel bad. Because I never said anything like that.
I don't fucking care about your fucking feelings, Persip.
Oh.
You ruined all this shit we had planned for weeks.
Is that
And
true?
I need
though?
to
Nobody will come
your
on.
feelings. You feel bad, Persip? Yeah, thanks.
All right, I'm sorry, dude.
At least
Everything
you
I said
fucking
was a
feel
lie,
bad,
okay?
fucking dumbass.
Come on, somebody clip this then.
It's
Now
getting
you
clipped,
really
I'm
did
sure.
make me
Don't worry
want to
about
repent
that.
now, okay? I'm sorry, okay?
The show's fucked.
But I didn't say
Thanks,
that
Persip.
shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck's sakes. You think that's really true, or you think he's being fucking really dramatic
I don't
right
know.
now?
I had nothing to do with the show other than I saw it was happening and I promoted it a little bit. And Haus comes on the show sometimes. He was on last night. I talked to him about it then.
Is that really like the farms? 5 people read the farms, bro. Don't ever read the farms,
pedophile
bro.
farms. I don't really care what they're saying, but like,
yeah, I mean, nobody cares.
You know, he might be talking about, you know, it's bled into other areas and people, you know, he just doesn't like.
Wasn't everybody just yelling at me before that everybody thinks I'm wrong?
Well,
so
I was, you know, I started streaming on the weekends because Senorita Day. See, Senorita.
I didn't say anything like that.
I knew it was starting.
I never ever said anything like that.
Let me speak. I knew it was starting at 1 tomorrow, and I talked to him about it yesterday, and I was like, I'll probably just do my show at night because I wanted it to, you know, get as many people as possible, and that's what I was talking about. And it seemed like a promising thing, you know, a nice avenue opening up. So that's another reason I was trying to solve things today. That did not work. But
it's like, dude, I have a thread on the farms. I mean, you just don't engage with it. You know, it's there. You know, people are going to talk shit. It's not that big.
Now that's an okay point there. I didn't think about that actually. Haus says, well, I mean, more than okay. He says, well, if our guests are Kiwi Farm regulars going against the casino, maybe they don't want to be called pedos on the one website they post on. That's a fair point.
Oh, that's why Dog Zero is so upset. I see. Well, this is retarded, guys. Stand up for yourself. It doesn't have anything to do with you guys being. I never implied that you guys were doing that. Never implied that at all.
I mean, Kiwi Farm sucks, but I do respect the people on there who are going against the grain with the owner, and he's trying to run defense for Worski and Fat Ass and Medicare and all these people. And there is a contingent, and they don't all like me. That's fine. But there is a contingent there kind of pushing back against that. And so they should be recognized. No, this is me.
I don't know. They want to blame me for everything. Oh, this has got bad, hasn't it? Well, do what you want, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to go, but I'll just say, you know, I hope everybody's happy with the decisions that
I
they've
never said
made.
anything like that.
For my own self, I'm
Ridiculous.
starting to question some of my decisions, but yeah, have a good night.
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Now all these guys are all mad at me. It's all my fault now. Big bad Persip.
Well, at least they're not mad at me for a change.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well,
now I'm responsible for Sprite header.
Are you smoking a cigarette?
No.
Lie.
No, I just hit my pen.
Okay, hit something. I could tell.
This is stressful, dude.
Is that your anxiety pen?
Like that, dude? So, like, I didn't expect this German guy to be like so involved.
You didn't expect Germans to go hard? There was that one time, you know.
Yeah, I didn't expect this German guy to be like, oh.
Sounds like he's ready to get the trains going again.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, Germans and Jews are natural enemies. You know,
They're
like
natural enemies with homos
viper.
too. I don't know if you know your history, but
Yeah. It's like mongoose and the viper. Yeah.
Jews weren't the only ones that got a ride there. Anyway,
Destined to fight to the death.
Well, I don't know. I try to make a couple jokes here, but it sucks, honestly. So, well, there's a time slot opening up tomorrow. Perspec, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I got to think about it.
You might as well do a
Tomorrow's
stream.
Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Adol Wolf
There.
sent $1 on Rumble. Embrace the heel Persip. Pull a Jericho and pretend that you have heel heat instead of go away heat and become the learning tree you were always meant to be.
That's a deep wrestling reference that you might not fully get, but I got it.
I saw it coming, so I'm fine with how this has turned out.
Okay, now you got to explain that. What do you mean you saw it coming?
It is what it is, man.
Oh,
There
cryptic.
was no way.
Cryptic. You saw it coming. Like, I don't know what the, like, you felt some. See, this had been bubbling up. I could tell that from the start because this couldn't just be a one off. There had to be some. I'm not blaming anybody. It just seemed like there was something going on there beforehand.
No, there's really nothing beforehand.
Then what are you talking about?
It's a long story.
Okay, then there's
Anyway.
something there beforehand, right? Okay, then you're agreeing with me. Whatever.
It's a long story.
Anonymous sent $10. Let's get Stanks on the show.
We can't get actual J-Danks on. Okay, look, I'll wait because I'll play that again in just a second. But it seems like
I seriously need to go.
Yeah.
Now. I'm sorry. My phone's getting blown up. I'm distracted now. Yeah, maybe we'll talk later, man.
well, I'll be here, or we can talk off air too. I was gonna make a joke, but I'll stop there. You've been here.
These
and
guys are all melting down. I'm sure it'll be an interesting rest of the week.
I was gonna make a joke about homoerotic chessboards and all that stuff, but I'll stop. I appreciate you being on. I'm sorry I couldn't settle it, and it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I'll be here. I don't have anywhere else to go. So,
All right.
Thank you, man. Have a good weekend. Perspicasti live on the Killstream.
Thank you for watching this clip by Colonel J. This is the King of Bold here. Remember to like and subscribe. Juice!